Quiet down, man. Shh, quiet on the set, man. What's going on, man? It's Big on Big Conversations with DC Divine Cight. Hey, man, let somebody know that my shit the hottest shit out. Like, share, and subscribe. Alrighty, guys. I want to welcome you guys back for another edition of Big on Big Conversations with DC Divine Cight. Yes, sir. We got another special guest. I just keep going big on big, man. Every time I step out, I go big on big. This guy right here is prolific with that eye. You know what I'm saying? He's good with the camera. Once you see his work, and if you know of him, you know how good quality he produces, man. You know, I feel like he needs no introduction. So who do we have here today? Talk to me.
Oh man, I appreciate that, man. That well spoken introduction here.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Man,
sir.
it's Lyndon Eugene, Lyndon, Atlanta-based photographer.
Okay. I like
Atlanta-based
that. You see, I
photographer.
put that shit on for you today,
Yeah,
man.
you sure
I
did. Jeez.
I put that shit
Yeah,
on for you today.
I was not ready for that.
Hey, but I know you coming with it. I know you
Yeah, I
coming
was
with
not
it.
ready for that. But yeah. I mean, dang, he really juiced me up, made me sound real good. I'm just,
Nah, for real,
you know,
bro.
I appreciate that.
I feel like your side of the work don't always get the credit it needs. You know what I'm saying? People just want you to do for them, but not stopping to say how really fire your side of the line of the work is. You feel me? So let's just crack this thing open, man. So, well, you said Atlanta based, so you kind of took the first question, but is that where you're going to go with your story when we say what you represent or where you from?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm from Atlanta. We say Atlanta. I mean, originally, I'm a military brat, so
Okay.
I mean, I done lived all over everywhere, a little
Okay.
bit of everywhere. So, but Atlanta's home.
Is it one of those places that had just as much stake as Atlanta in your heart?
Yeah, I mean, I always Oklahoma, where I was
Okay.
born, with my mom, where my mom is from,
Okay,
Oklahoma,
see? Okay.
and then Germany. I
Okay.
spent time in Germany.
Okay.
Um, so we was in Oklahoma, we was in Hawaii, we was in Germany, and Atlanta. I spent the most time in Atlanta. Got most of my roots here.
So let me ask you this. So if Atlanta's your base, other than photography, do you do any film work or is it just strictly photography?
Just strictly photography. At the moment, I mean, I do like film stuff like for myself, but I
Okay.
don't really take clients or anything on film.
Okay.
Like I just do stuff more for like myself.
Okay. Now the reason I ask is, Atlanta's the new place for the film. You dig what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So what led you to the skill, man? Like come on, you gotta know your quality's not the same as everybody else. So what made you walk that path?
Shoot, really just traveling. I say just traveling a lot because when you're traveling, you always want to take pictures of something. You always want to take some pictures of something because you're taking a picture of something new. So when I was traveling, it's just having me want to take more photos just on my phone, on my iPhone. I bought like a little raggedy little $150 camera from Walmart. It's a
Okay.
little point and shoot, and I take pictures with that when I was traveling. But then I knew I was gonna get into photography. Well, how I started knowing like I was really interested is when I started taking pictures when I was at home. Cause everybody gonna want to take pictures when they
When you on the
traveling.
road,
You know
hell
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
it's easy.
But when you at home, I was just taking pictures of random stuff. Like I'd be taking the pictures of the lamp. I'd take a picture of my fan, of the ceiling fan. I'm taking a picture of the stove.
Okay.
Like I used to be when I was, well, dang, I don't want to tell that story, but yeah, I used to,
It's
I
all
take
good.
pictures of
It's all
like
good.
the stove or like
Okay.
fire and shit. Like I
Okay.
used to, yeah, I slick used to be addicted to looking at fire when I was a kid.
It's,
But
let's be real. Like, your work is fire, so why not be into pyro? You dig what I'm saying? We see that's what led you to it. Once you got led to it, what was your inspiration? Like, you know what I'm saying? That kept you going with it. Like,
shoot, really
like somebody we
just
can
doing
look
it,
up.
just doing it myself. And then I had different like artists, like a few artist friends of mine that I was just looked up to their work and was just watching, like what they was doing and asking them like, hey, asking like little advice, picking their brain on different stuff. So like one of my partners, Ray Neutron, he really dope. My other partner, Joel, And Joel really don't even shoot like that no more. Like he's started a family and everything, so he just
Yeah, I know.
he
Hey,
ain't
just
really.
like it.
But
Sometimes getting that family will make you stop. You know what I'm saying? But so was photography not in your high school or your middle school life chapter? It wasn't at all. Not at
nah,
all.
I was really like in high school. Now I never took like no photography class or anything like that. I remember one time, like one summer, like I would just pick up the camera and I'd just be taking like little random pictures or something like that, just pictures like with my friends. But I ain't never like picked up the camera. I mean, took like no class, like for no proper training. I never had proper photography training.
Wow. We got to take the time out
So
for that
more,
because it's
yeah,
like,
more.
do you rate your work? Do you rate your? Because you know everybody wants to be biased. Do you rate your work? That's the first part I
I
got.
mean,
Because I'm gonna lead to
but
something, but
when you rate something,
okay,
I mean, it's like subjective. So I mean, it's like, do I compare my work to other people's work?
yeah,
Dang. I mean, to be honest, yeah, sometimes, yeah, I'll be like, cause it's like, dang, I want to aspire to get on their level. You know what
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying? Like, I still, like a fan, like we look at Gordon Parks, like I still be trying to
real talk,
be like, dang, I want to get like a shot like that. I want to do like something like that. Or you look at like Steve McCurry, or you look at, different photographers like that. I'll be like, dang, man, I want
yeah,
to get some shit
yeah, I
like
get
that.
it,
You
I
know,
get it. Now, but see,
somebody look at
okay,
my
so
photos.
that's the trap question because I'm trying to see that because it's like you're saying no school and then you nonchalantly, not saying you that type of asshole, but like nonchalantly, like nah, I ain't do it in school. That's inspirational for young kids. You don't feel like that?
Yeah, if you want to take it, if you want to take it that way, but I think is more stuff to it than just the skill. You know what I'm saying? When you go to school, I feel like there's advantages to it and there's advantages not to. So don't want to discourage nobody from going to school because if I could do it again, I really want to change anything, but like when I have kids, the way I would want them to do it, like
Yeah,
of course I want them to make their own way and stuff like that, but if it's like a way I could guide them, I'd be like, man, if you really into something, if you could find out what you're into as young as possible and try to just go for it, you know what I'm saying? If it don't work, it don't work, but at least you tried it, you know what I'm
you should
saying?
try
But
it. I mean,
I
and when
feel
I
like,
say school, when I say in school doing it, I think I'm wording it in a way where you feel like putting it in a box. I'm meaning like while in high school did you do it? You know what I'm
oh,
saying? Or
nah,
in
nah, nah,
college
nah.
did you do it? Not saying you had to more so take a class is what I'm trying to say.
Nah.
So I didn't want to trap that
Just
question on
YouTube.
you.
Just YouTube, man.
Yeah,
Like shooting.
yeah. Talk to me.
Shooting just really trial and error, but really what I just had to buckle down and try to like learn, like sit in front of YouTube or ask my friends questions, and it was either between editing and then lighting, like studio lighting, because it's so much you have to control. It's like when you shooting like natural light, because I'm like a natural street photographer, so it's like you could just kind of gauge the light, like you could shoot off of what you see in front of you. So like it's like right now, I can pull my camera out and I'll take a shot and I'll know what settings I'm gonna want to do. I'm gonna know what settings I want to do anyway,
Okay.
just on manual. Like
Okay.
with this hard light that's outside, I'm
Yeah.
probably gonna want to either raise my f-stop up. I'm not gonna be shooting wide open unless I got an ND filter on, which lowers your f-stop, makes your photo darker.
Yeah.
I'm either gonna raise my f stop up, or raise my shutter speed up real high if I do have to shoot wide open. So it's like I already know. But when you're doing studio lighting, you're controlling everything.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's like damn near like you starting in a black room.
Okay.
Then you turn on one light.
Okay.
Then you turn on another light.
Okay.
Then you turn on another light.
Okay.
Then so
It's like
it's like
building
you
them. Yeah,
yeah, it's
yeah.
like you
Okay.
spacing
Okay.
out. It's like you
Okay.
spacing out the scene. Like when you shooting natural light, it's just you just see the light and then you just have to meter the light or try to manipulate it how you want
Any way
to
you
in the
want to.
camera.
Yeah.
You can't control the light. I mean, you can control the light, but not as much. But you control all the light when you're in the studio
Yeah.
and your camera. So you
Okay.
control everything. So
Okay.
you can manipulate everything. You like a puppet master.
Okay. Man, that's dope, man. I mean, I guess because from the naked eye, you wouldn't see it like that. But to break that down with the that's kind of fire. Like, we might have to replay that within the day because that's hard, bro. So, we see like who inspires you. We see the stat, like we see your story where you didn't have to do it in high school when you picked it up. You just took it as serious. So when you step in this arena, for a kid who wants to do it, when you step in this arena, what keeps you going from the business aspect? Because you always see just the photos. You know what I'm saying? Instagram is easy, bro. You know, post 15 pictures and it's all from you. I'm gonna be lit.
Yeah.
Come on,
You
am I
say what
lying?
keep me going
So,
business
so
wise?
like on the business side, how, like what keeps you going and what?
Shit, money.
Okay, okay.
Nah, man.
But nah,
Money,
nah,
but
nah,
nah.
nah. Be real, cause
No,
this is
I mean,
dope.
but
This
I
is
mean,
dope.
because you
But
saying
meaning like,
business,
so,
business.
cause photography, people don't know from the business side on photography. So like, is it anything, any insight you can give us from that side, like how to handle it or the way to structure it, or it has to be just as quality as
I
the
mean,
work?
that's. I think it's just really the type of art is like the type of photography business that you running.
Okay.
So I mean, I can't really just say, okay, this is how you do it. I mean, I could tell you how I do it. I mean, I don't know if y'all want to go through all that in the podcast episode.
Nah, 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 nah.
It's gonna
I
be
mean, just a little something, just a
but
little something. But that's good enough to say. But
shoot, just business wise, it's just sometimes you just have to protect yourself. That's the main thing I say. Just have contract, protect yourself. You know, stick to your word. Try to stick to your word. Everything is not gonna be peaches and cream all the time.
Yeah.
But I think just even like if you mess up or something like that, you know, if you're in the wrong, try to fix what you know, the mistakes that you made. Try to correct that because really you just have your name to stand on.
okay.
So that's why like I learned like you know ups and downs are just different little stuff.
Nah, so okay, so that's cool. So any tips or tricks on the business side to stay savvy? Do you got a team? Do you for your style? Is it a team? Let's say that. Let's go there.
Oh yeah, I got a mean team.
Okay.
Especially like when I do like my editorials and stuff, man. I got first I got my boy Tip. I got
Okay.
my boy Tip, man. I work with man at the studio, man. He like a Swiss Army knife.
Hey,
He a photographer too, but
shout
he
out
do
to Tip. Might got to get Tip on one of these,
yeah.
man.
Oh yeah,
Shout
for
out to
sure.
Tip. Hell yeah.
For sure, man. My boy Tip, man. Swiss Army knife, like I said, photographer, stylist, wardrobe stylist, creative director.
Oh, so he put his hands
Yeah,
in
he
there.
do all
Okay,
different
okay.
dabble actor, motivational speaker, all that. Yeah, he be doing all that stuff. But yeah, man, that's my guy, man. Yeah.
That's what's serious. So it's just 1-2 punch, or
Oh
does it
no no
still
no no no
spread?
no. Then we got my homegirl Centeria. Now I've been working with Centeria since 2017, I think.
Okay, so y'all locked in.
2016, 17, something like that.
So this.
Yeah, we've been
So
locked in
you
for a long
locked in because
time.
you locked in right before the pandemic, and then pandemic happened, and now we out of it. So you could say that's a real
No, it
piece.
was before the pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah, before the pandemic, we've been working together since at least 2016.
Okay.
It was rocket solid, just always. That's like my day one right there, man.
Okay.
Like most of my work, she's more than half of my work she's involved in.
Okay.
Makeup artist, creative directing. She does the same thing, hair, do all that stuff. But she really worked with a lot of celebrity clients, and she's doing really good for herself.
Okay.
In the makeup industry.
So boom, I'm a IG model right now. I hit your line. I hit the LE logo, right? Yo, I done set up a shoot. Can we just break down what just a visual of what you would see on the LE set breakdown? If the whole team's there.
the whole team.
That's what I'm saying. Give me a picture. Give me a, you know
Yeah,
what I'm
the
saying?
whole team. Shoot.
It's good. We know you got to get money. We know that everybody got to get that paper now. Come on.
Hold on. Oh yeah, the whole team there. I mean, first we're gonna be at the studio, Little 5 Points.
Okay.
We probably gonna be shooting in one of the 3 rooms, or maybe 2 of the 3 rooms, or maybe all of the rooms. We definitely gonna have something. If all the whole team's there, we're definitely gonna have some alcohol there. There's definitely gonna be some champagne, probably some champagne, maybe some tequila. Probably like some little mimosas or something.
Okay.
If it's early during the day, usually, you know, we kind of, cause we like a family for real.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, I forgot to mention my other partner, Chaz, man, our
Okay.
videographer.
Okay.
My boy Chaz, man, he's
Okay.
super cold, man,
Okay.
super cold. Came in with us, man.
Okay.
and he works with a lot of celebrity clients as well. Now, if y'all need some good videographer work, like real quality, real, I'm talking about the edits, be cold transitions, everything, man. Boy, Chaz, Fred gonna get you right, man. He gonna get you right for real.
I might let him edit this then. Fuck it. What's up?
Yeah, man.
Tell her, hey, you might gotta edit
He could have
this.
came and shot
This
it.
might be edited by Chaz,
He could have
goddamn.
came and
Come
shot
on.
it. I don't know how he, but
we
anyway,
talking.
so everybody's gonna be there. If everybody's there, me, Sin, Tip, Chaz.
What's the vibes of the music? What's the ambiance like?
Oh, it depends, man. It depends.
She a nice silhouette. You can she's able to work with you. Let's say she's got a little skill. What's the ambiance
It
like?
depends on who got the Oscar, because if all of us is there, then most of the time I'll be the more laid back one, because it's really Tip gonna be setting up everything. Sin gonna be doing the makeup. I'm really just chilling, setting up the lights.
Yeah, getting ready.
If something need to be situated, setting up the lights. Shoot, probably pouring up drinks.
Okay.
Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But it depends on who. If Tip got the Oscar, you never know.
Okay.
It depends on what type of vibe he on. Beyonce might be on. Anything might be on. Sin got the Ox on. You never know.
Okay.
It might be on some more neo soul type, like some Solange. We might throw some Solange on or something. We might throw some, we might throw some the internet on.
Okay.
The internet.
Okay.
We might throw on some SZA.
Okay.
Oh, mixtape SZA.
Okay.
Oh, mixtape SZA.
Cause SZA did. She had a run at all stages. Let's be honest. Cause even this new album, she's got a nice little run.
Right.
Got a couple of records. Okay, so.
With me, it just depends. Like, I could have on Parliament, anything from Parliament, Baby Drill.
In your bag, right?
It depends on whatever I'm in the mood of. Like, if it's trap blended, I might have to hear some. If it's trap blended, I might have to hear some Baby Drill.
Okay.
We might have to hear some. We might have to hear some Babyface Ray. We might
I'm about to say we was just, but I'm about to say Offset. We was listening to V's. Shout out to V's.
Yeah, we might have to hear some V's.
Shit, Vezzo. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I've been knew about Vezzo, but I never told. I told you that you the reason that I rock with Vezzo hard though.
Yeah.
You had posted that bitch on your story.
Yeah, I've been fucking with Vezzo for a minute.
Which one was it? Was it the
Probably the one with the purple ski mask on the
cover. Was that which one was that one? That was the first one, right?
Yeah, like it was probably that dog action.
What was after that? What was after that when he started his run with the, what is it, Paint the City or?
Paint the City.
Damn, we might.
Hey, look, I fuck with Icewear Vezzo.
Yeah, he got his shit. But I think it's his first one before he started the run he on now with the drama shit. I think you posted that. I pressed play on that shit. I was hooked ever since, bro.
Yeah, Icewear Vezzo, nice, bro.
So I'm gonna get into the music bag, but let's go back to the studio talk, because it's like that leads to the next question. So you do have a place. You have your own facility. It sounds like.
Yeah, a little 5 points.
Okay. Little 5 points for the people that don't know. Hello, world. This is Atlanta Talk.
Little 5 points, man. Okay. Little 5 points. It's a
historic area.
Historically an area.
Area.
Here in East Atlanta, near the Moreland Avenue area.
Okay.
It's like an old, kind of like a hipster kind of like area.
Definitely.
Kind of like a hipster area.
Definitely, that's where they hang out.
You see like a lot of skaters over there, a lot of artists over there.
R.I.P. to Stratosphere. The owner, he died over there, across from Wish.
Yeah.
Wish over there. You know what I'm saying?
That's actually, dang, I just ain't want to kind of just
Rag-o-rama type shit.
I just ain't want to just butt in there like that and be like, oh, no. When he was just like, oh, nah, you good.
Yeah.
Nah, you good.
Nah, but
our store is definitely, the studio is right next to Wish, next door to Wish.
So you got a good place in the city.
Yeah.
That's what's good, man. Is it important to have your own place, or is that something you gradually grow to in your field?
I think it's important.
Okay.
It's definitely important just to have a place of your own, like your own little spot where you just don't have to share with a whole bunch of people. I mean, it's not just me.
But it sounds like it's a commodity, it's a family, like you said. So
it's a few.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's a few of us that we in on it with, but
But that's what's up, though,
It's a
bro.
few that we in on. Oh, my bad.
Nah, you good. So, you good. So that's what it was important to have a facility. So now let's get back in the music bag, okay? Because that's something you said a lot to me off camera. You into the music. So talk to me. What's your run on with music? What made you love music? And then, you know what I'm saying? Tell me about what you see in the game right now. What you like. You know what I'm saying? Beyond what you told us
Ooh, that's
earlier
a
with
broad
Babyface.
question.
Talk to me.
That's a broad question, but I mean, what got me into music? That shoot, growing up in the '80s and '90s and early 2000s and stuff. I mean, I'm older. I was born in the '80s, mid '80s. But and my dad, he used to be a DJ, so he always had records in the house. And my mom, she was always on Saturdays, like that was like our cleaning day.
Okay.
Like my mom, once you hear that, you gonna smell some food.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know, like you wake up Saturday mornings and you be smelling like you be asleep, but you can smell food in your sleep. Like you can be smelling that bacon bread. You go downstairs, man, the kitchen be clean and spotless, bro. It ain't
like,
no
damn.
food. You like, man, what the hell? Like, man, I thought somebody was cooking. Mama like, oh yeah, I did cook. Yeah, I cooked for me. Like, you know what? But then there'd be some days, it'd be most of the time. Most of the time, you go down there, there's gonna be some food down there. But then we're gonna get to work. She gonna have the Erykah Badu playing, the Erykah Badu live. Erykah Badu live playing. She gonna have that.
She was in her bag, huh? Mama Ellie was in her bag.
Man, she gonna have Christina Leak. She gonna have them. She gonna have those Isley brothers playing.
Okay.
You know.
All right. So that's good. Did you ever want to pursue music in your career?
Oh yeah, I used to rap, man, just like everybody, man. I used to try to rap, man. I was pretty decent too.
Okay.
But I'm a way better photographer though. Yeah, I'm a way better photographer.
I like the way you put that. That's a crazy tag.
But I'm a way better photographer.
Alrighty. So like, well, what are you stepping into next? Any ventures, any deals? Anything you have lined up that can the people know about?
Oh, shoot. Right now, I'm working on a photo book. I'm working on a photo travel book right now, just from a lot of my travels. I'm working on that, and we also working on having a showcase at the studio.
Okay, that's
at
fire.
The spot, so we working on that.
That's fire.
We was supposed to have it a month ago, but we had to push it back just for scheduling and just to make sure we get everything right. It's gonna be our first show that we having up there. So
yeah, definitely.
But it's gonna be really.
Well, we might have to double back on this. Have to jump in there and get some talking going on, man. That'd be nice to be in there. And share the moment with you. So with that in play, is it good to be freelance, or would you rather be like under a company style photographer?
Oh man, I mean, it really just goes to the person.
Okay.
It really just depends on the person.
Okay.
That's like somebody saying like, hey, some people might think it's a better thing to have like a steady check than to be an entrepreneur, to where everything's on you and sometimes you just don't know. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like when you like a freelance, it's almost the same type of thing. It's like you working off of you. You know, some months you could be up, but then some months it ain't nothing coming in. That shit's slow than a motherfucker.
Hey,
you know
that's
what I'm saying?
real. That's the
that
grind.
shit's slow motion.
But
I mean, some people might, it might just be better for their stress, for their well-being, just to have something steady coming in. You feel me?
Okay.
So
it
is depending on the person. I can't really say. I can't really say.
Okay.
I don't want to say either or. Just.
Alrighty. Anything you look forward to this, like, and is it like a photography world that you guys look forward to for stuff, like certain ads or certain festivals or certain?
I wouldn't even say anything like that. Just every day you wake up is a moment to capture something or to see something, even if I'm not capturing something, because photography just make you see stuff differently and make you look at stuff differently. Like I'll be riding around, I'm driving around. Sometimes I'll go a different way home than I normally would because I might see something. Like I'm always scouting like locations. Like, oh, this will be a dope spot to take a picture. So like when you looking at the world in that mindset, it's not even like I'm taking a picture, because if anything, I'll just try to ping where I was at, so I won't forget where I was at. Like if I'm in an area like where I seen something interesting, but it just make you. I don't look at it like, oh, I just can't wait. I mean, of course, there's like contests and different stuff like that, different photo contests and stuff like that. But I mean, I look at it any day you wake up, it's like a moment that you can get like a dope ass shot, or you can make a statement, and not even just make a statement with a shot, say something with a shot, touch somebody with a shot, make somebody feel something. Like when you look at a photo, you make you feel something. You know what I'm saying?
So, are you fond of taking pictures of yourself? Because I know some photographers like to be in front of the camera too. Some don't. What is your style?
I mean, not really, not like serious photos. Like I do like little iPhone shit. Like when I'm just out, or I got like I think I got like a fresh outfit on or something. Like I'm not the most fashionable guy, you know. I can't. I'm not as fashionable as you.
Nah,
here,
cut it out, bro. You be putting that shit on.
I mean,
man.
I ain't King Drip out
cut
here,
out
man.
now,
You know,
bro.
I
You
just,
be putting that shit
you know, they
on.
just call me Tracksuit Poppy out here every now and then, man.
Okay.
They call me Tracksuit Poppy out here every now and then, but nah, I don't think.
Okay. That's what's up, bro. I appreciate that. Can we get anything special, like any secret to reveal? Like, it's a photographer kid watching. He wants to just know a little something to make his shit a little fire. Can you reveal him? Give him a little something, a little trick he can do.
Oh shit! Keep shooting. Keep shooting, bro. Keep shooting. Keep shooting. That's the biggest thing. The biggest thing is just keep shooting. Develop your eye. Like, I can't tell you, like, oh man, do it like, do it like this. I mean, I can give you like little suggestions, little pointers and stuff like that, but I mean, really, it's up to you. We saying, if you're a photographer, it's your story. You telling me. We looking at the world through your eyes. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can tell me how to do what I do. Okay. You know, of course, there's technical things like, we can say stuff like that, but I mean, you can hear that from anywhere else. Okay. If you want to hear it from me, I'm going to tell you what I can tell you what people told me. I feel like people told me. Hey, just keep shooting. Keep developing your eye. And you'll get it. Like, you'll have, like stuff that you gravitate towards, stuff that you do.
Okay. All right, man. Well, I appreciate it, man. You want to yell out your socials for the streets or anything?
Oh, man, just Lyndon Eugene on everything.
Okay.
Now,
we'll put it on the screen. You don't have to spell. We'll put it on the screen for you, man.
Yeah. No, it's just Lyndon Eugene. Okay. Not on everything.
Okay.
Just Lyndon Eugene. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll just make sure they see the name then.
Yeah, just the name.
Just see the name. You'll find it.
Just the name. That's the tequila.
All right. Well, I appreciate everything, man.
Man, I appreciate that, man.
Real talk. Appreciate this, man. This was special. Yeah, hopefully it was more than what you thought. Hopefully it was big on big.
No, that was good. You really good at asking questions and stuff. I feel like, because you really good at the segues. And
real talk.
It's real smooth. Like you be it's not no pauses. Like you a real good interviewer, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. I felt like I was a shitty interviewer. I felt like I did a shitty interview.
Nah,
man.
Bro, you did some good stuff, no cap. Because even from your high school story, and then you know what I'm saying, telling professional, but letting folks know to have their own. I feel like that's gonna be a part that was special in this interview. Because I didn't even think to ask, did you have your own spot? But rolling out the story, I'm like, damn, that's a question I need to ask him. So I just appreciate you, bro, man. And appreciate the drink, because I'm T-Pain tipsy. On the vibe, I'm finna call my lady and handle my business.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate everything, man. Big on big.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate y'all. Big on big, man. Lyndon Eugene.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
can we look right here and say, because that's your face shot.
Photography, big on big. You already know, man. And my boy Big 30.
Yes, sir. It's a wrap.